Hello folks and welcome to Banners of Ruin, a game that is basically a for default. It's a card-based roguelike, card-based roguelike, but you have party characters. It's also a turn-based RPG with path choices. So at the moment, at least, you're starting off with a random party. Everyone's an animal, which reminds me a lot of things like Armello. Our parent is currently Yorickson and Cosworth. We have our deck of 17 cards, and you have some things like gain defense, have some attack, such and so forth, so on and so forth. However, some cards are based by specific characters. Like Yorickson has got a hatchet and round shield equipped, so these cards can only be used by Yorickson, whereas the greatsword can only be used by Cosworth. The card does not have this symbol on it. If a card has this symbol, it can only be used by Cosworth. If a card has this symbol, it can only be used by Yorickson, and so on and so forth for the other characters as well. Every turn outside combat, you basically pick one of 3 cards to move on with. These have basically every deck has a certain number of cards you have to get through to get to the end, and I haven't got to the end yet, but we're going to start going and see what we can do here. Okay, Helping Hand gives us some cards. A Gift gives us additional money, and a Forgotten Tunnel gives us some combat. Let's go get some additional cards first of all. Helping Hand. A hooded figure stops in your path. May the winds always be at your back. Get to pick a card. I'm going to pick Pincer. So basically, Rush does 1 damage 3 times. Sweep Kick, select the target, move them to a vacant position on their rank. And Pincer deals 8 damage and apply 2 charge to another ally. Charge basically is a bonus to your next attack. And a multi-attack, every attack gets that bonus. So if you apply Pincer to someone, then give them Rush, instead of doing 1 damage 3 times, they'll do 3 damage 3 times. And their cost is 1 is stamina. Every character gets their stamina back every turn, and will you get your stamina back you get your will back every combat. I'm gonna go for Pincer. And the rose rises up to meet you. Anyway. Now, we get to move on. Tunnel walls, we can't progress there, we can't progress there. Forgotten Tunnel. You emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devils did you come from? You can't be here. Apparently the plot is, like, we're attacking something's gone on in this city. And we are part of, like, a rebel group, I think, going in to oust the king or something. Anyway, this is combat as it is. This is our party to the left, the enemy party on the right. You see every character has their own stamina and will bars, and essentially you can choose which one to use an ability with. So essentially what I've got here is I've got 4 stamina, but spread between 2 people. And for example, round shield, only Yorickson can use the round shield. So let's see, what do we got here? Momentum. Discard a card, gain 3 charge. Pincer deals 8 damage, applies 2 to another ally. Mercy is a free card, but does 6 damage. No Mercy, does 6 damage to opponent with lowest vitality. Rush does 1 times 3 damage. And round shield gains 10 shields, spawns Take Cover. And Take Cover, you can see on the right there, is a card that costs 0, but applies 5 defense to any party member, and it gets banished. Banished basically means it gets removed until the end of combat. Right, so they're all attacking. They're all doing basically, what are they doing? They're doing safety in numbers. They attack, deals 8 damage and applies safety numbers. On turn start, if this character has 3 or more allies, their defense is raised to 10. That should not be the case. We have one slightly weaker here. There are differences in species. At least in, like, there are cards that affect specific species, or deal with, like, attack all creatures of one species, or if you are flanked by someone of your species, etc., etc. Right, so what we're going to do is here, we're going to work with getting Rush to trigger muchly. So we're going to go over here, we're going to use, unless a card says that it use weapon damage, your weapon is actually irrelevant. So we're going to go here, you're going to cast, you're going to use Pincer on this guy. You're going to give that 2 charge to Cosworth. Cosworth, you're going to momentum away the round shield. You got 5 there, which means that's going to deal 16 damage. Sorry, 18 damage. Which means we're going to go ahead and hit you with it. 1, 2, 3. And this does 6 damage to the opponent with lowest vitality, which kisses you. End of our turn. And go. On the enemy turn, only one rank can go. So if there was someone in the back rank, now would be the back rank's turn. Because there isn't anyone in the back rank, the front rank goes again. That does not apply to us. We can use whatever we want whenever we want. Right, so strike does 5 damage. Second wind, draw 1 card and gain 1 vigor. Next time a character spends stamina, it says over there, the stamina is refunded and the vigor is removed. So, in that, next time I spend stamina, I get the stamina back. Right, we're going to go ahead and go strike on you. Right, now, you're hitting me for 6. I can take that, although you're going to cause bleeding, that's unfortunate. You're hitting me for 6 as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and use guard. You are going to use withdraw on you and move over here. Just to give you some defense. They're no longer over there. They're attacking the position. There's nobody there anymore. So, good. I think they all missed now. Evaded. Yep. Everyone's evaded. Good. Now, Greatsword time. Greatsword attacks all targets on a rank, or Hatchet 8 damage if this breaks the target's... Okay, here we go. So, Hatchet deals 8 damage. If this breaks the target's defense, gain 2. Only Yorkson can use that. Then we can... Vanguard, deal 6 damage. If the active character is in the front rank, plus 4 damage. So it's going to do 10 damage, plus that 2 is going to do 12 damage. There you go. And then Codric gets finished with a great sword, 12 damage to all targets in the same rank. There you go. Get some money, get a card. Remove all bleeding on target. Apply 5 defense. That could be fairly useful. That could be fairly useful, but I'm going to say no to that. We'll move on. Again, keep the deck nice and small. Right, we're entering the city now. A small hatchway leads into a damp, dark chamber behind the city wall. For House Blackfoot. You open the hatch and enter the city. Right. Here you go. Now, these numbers here basically mean whenever you pick a choice, everything with a number on it will tick down. So, whatever combat I pick, all combats will expire at the same time. So, there you go. So, that will be discarded eventually. Anyway, after this combat, regardless. Ooh, okay. Pincer on you. There. You need to do second wind, because... Oh, thank God for that. There's actually a way to do custom rush here. Good. You're gonna go... You're attacking there. You're both attacking up top, are you? So... Guard up you, and you can also momentum the solid footing out of the way. They're going to shield up as well, right? No, they're playing safety in them. I'll take 5 damage. Convenient, but we can deal with that. 5 damage isn't too bad. Hatchet. You got +2 there, so that's going to do 7 damage there. Finish, do that. Break that shield, and that's going to do 5 damage there. That was my mistake, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm gonna guard myself here, and also just do a little bit more damage. Actually, that was okay. Apparently, I had charge left over for momentum from before. Yes, momentum from before he carried over. So it did. I wasn't paying attention. There you go. And sharpened steel does weapon damage 12. Apply 4 bleeding. There we go. Money card. Reckless Aid. Apply 15 defense to a character. But active character and ally both gain Winded. Next turn use 1 stamina for every stack of Winded, and then Winded is removed. Or Deadly Thrill. Deal 10 damage. If the target dies, gain 2 stamina. I grab that. Right, Decoy, Off-Duty Guards, Intelligence. Now, Decoy. Select a card, move it to this lane, add +1 to its counter. Off-duty guards. When this expires, it spawns drunken guards. And intelligence gives you +100 XP. 100 XP on Cosworth. Oh, we all both get 100 XP, good. Now, there's weapon cache. Drunken guards can get 300 there. Weapon cache gets some more weapons. I kind of want that right now. I'd love to get the money, but extra weapons and armor will be fantastic. And large crowd. Cannot pick large crowd, but it'll disappear after 3 turns. So weapons cache. You quietly hold the chest to a nearby ally and unlock it. Let's take a look at what's inside. So what have we got? Medium armor start combat with 14. Superior armor start combat with 10. Medium armor. Medium armor. Okay, so we're both wielding medium armor now. Club, 9 damage, apply 3 vulnerable. Ooh, that is actually quite lovely. I'll be honest to that. I'll be honest, I kinda like that. Like, this is lovely, but additional vulnerable is nice. I can make you dual wield, basically. I could just go like, well, bam, you got dual wielding. You got dual wielding going on, and you get the great axe rather than a great sword. If this breaks the target's... the problem with that is it costs 3. You have 3 stamina there. Hopefully you'll level up before that becomes a thing. Okay, we'll keep the great sword for now, because you can actually... At the moment, we won't be able to use the great axe, which is unfortunate. And you can't keep things around. So, we'll move on. Fight or flight. The way looks clear, or does it? Enter elite combat. It's a bit too early for elite combat. I want to level up at least once before that, so regular combat it is. I believe fight or flight, you can either fight the elite combat, or escape and take damage. I'd rather get some health here. Now they're both going to hit 2 damage 4 times, and then move to a random position. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to go for hatchet on you. You're going to go for a... Pincer does 8 damage, will do 10 damage on you. You're going to second wind there. Second wind. You're going to strike at the kill there. There you go, and you can also going to guard. I wish combat was a little bit faster. I guess I'm too used to things like Monster Train, where combat can be a lot faster. You're going to hit club. Back that. No mercy. And you can get Deadly Thrill. There you go. They both leveled up. Fantastic. Then pick a card. Sunder. Deals 5 damage to armor. For every 3 stacks of vulnerable in the opponent, deal an additional 15 damage to armor. Or Shrapnel. Deals 5 damage if this attack breaks target's armor. Deal 4 damage 3 times. Or Coordination. If the active character is in the front, deal weapon damage. If it goes back, apply 3 charge to front. Right, pick Coordination. Right. They both leveled up. So Yorickson. Get additional stamina. And pick Tenacity. This character removes all stacks of bleeding, poison, crippled, vulnerable, and overwhelm, and gains 3 defense for every stack cleared. Alternatively, you get false opening. The next you get anticipation, and you faint. Anticipation is the next time a character loses vitality, they gain 20 defense for each stack of anticipation, and it ticks down by 1 every turn. And the rage is whenever your character deals damage, that damage is doubled. It ticks down by 1 at the end of the turn. Or outnumbered. Deal weapon damage. If the opponent has no allies on our rank, deal weapon damage twice more. So it's 3 attacks. That works through. We're going to go for false opening as an extra defense. And you get that there. You're going to go for Tenacity, Rising Storm. Lose all stamina, gain twice that amount in charge. Or Concentration, draw 4 cards, gain Pacified. You cannot play cards this turn. You're going to pick Tenacity for extra defense. Right. That's still taking over. Large crowd still taking over. You just execute. You dispatch the military guards with ease. However, one mouse is left begging at your feet for his life. Haven't seen this before. You meander through narrow passages of the city when you hear a command from behind. Halt, what's your business? You and your men take down the guards in a swift response with ease. One mouse remains, trips and falls back into a corner. Please have mercy, I was just doing my job. What shall we do? Execute him or permanently ruin a card. Ruin card turns any card you've got into like a ruin card, which I haven't seen them all yet. I think it works well with like a rogue type character, but I'm not going to get ruined cards. You leave the mouse who scurries off in another direction. A short while later he appears again in your path, this time with more friends. There they are, get them! I figured that would happen, but hey, we want to fight regardless. Ooh, that's a big fight. That's a big fight. We are going to go ahead and start attacking right now. Second wind with you immediately. You're going to false opening to get some defense. See, only the front ranks are attacking right now. So you're attacking safety in numbers, you're attacking safety in numbers. You got, what have you got? You've got Fury. At the end of this turn, this character gains charge equal to stacks of Fury, and Fury increases by 2. So we want to kill you as quickly as possible. We're going to start working on that there. And you're going to solid footing to get some more defense. You're good. Oh good, they all attacked Cosworth, and Cosworth had the defense to do it. Lovely. Right, so you are going to hatchet the bottom one, which means you've got 2 charge there. You are going to greatsword the top line. Means you are going to deadly thrill this guy. You're going to no mercy that guy, and you are going to sharpen steel you as well. I know that they're attacking right now, and Cosworth will take some damage from this. Will take 5 damage from this. It means you've cleared up the front line for next turn pretty much. Because it's not this turn's line, the bleeding won't trigger now. Okay, now you're gonna pincer you. You're gonna go ahead and strike down there. You're gonna go guard, and you're gonna go guard. And because there's no one here, it's this line's turn, but there's no one here. We get our turn straight back again. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and we are going to coordination. Open damage there. You're going to guard as well. You're going to vanguard. This one over here. Because you can do rush for 3 damage on you. You can momentum and just gain attack for next turn anyway. You're going to attack and you're going to move. Oh, I thought that was a move. I guess it was not a move. Anyway, club. There you go. Florence card. The 6 damage applies 2 vulnerability, draw 2 cards. So I'm going to grab that as well. Right. Everything takes over. Brawlers, combat brawlers. You can buy a card with that, but I want some experience. So I'm going to go for combat, actually. I am going to go for combat. Okay, so you have 2 city guardsmen and an enforcer. You lot are using sweeps to deal damage to everybody. It's not great. You, of course, have the Fury, so you're going to be gaining that every turn. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and start with Momentum. Discard Tenacity. Go for Vanguard on you. And you're going to go No Mercy. And that's 5 damage to everybody. 5 damage to everybody. Who are you hitting? You were hitting this one. So you were going to go for solid footing. There you go. So 5 damage across the board both ways. That's fine. 10 damage there. 5 damage both ways. Not a problem. Now. There's 8 damage applies 4 bleeding. You will die to bleeding afterwards. So we're gonna cause ahead. We're gonna put the club damage on you. Bleeding damage on you. You will die to bleed damage. You are gonna go ahead and we're gonna use coordination and deadly thrill just to finish you off as well. You're both attacking me at the top here. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I will take damage from this, but you're dead. Should have done their attacks first. I guess I'm not used to spotting who's attacking what right now, because I'm not used to having multiple things to be attacked, if that makes sense. Or at least a choice where things can happen. Okay, you are going to go ahead and go for strike. Strike. Rush. There you go. Money card. Deep Strike. Does 5 damage. If opponents in the back rank do 12 damage instead. War cry. Apply charge equal to weapon damage and move swap to the front rank. Ooh. Charge equal to weapon damage. That's kind of strong. I like that. We're gaining some experience as well. Blackfoot stash means you put... you can offload a card. We're gonna... Blackfoot contact. Actually, we're gonna decoy. Select a card, move it to this lane, add +1 to its counter. So we'll decoy... Blackfoot contact. It's a chance to heal. So we'll move you over there. Blackfoot agents, crossroads. Crossroads clears all the streets to this depth. It happens every 10 cards. Blackfoot agents discards a random combat. Juggler, buy cards. Blackfoot chance to heal. You gotta heal Cosworth. So a Blackfoot weasel brandishes his arsenal of foul-looking concoctions under his cloak. These beauties are from Ender gold cloaks, but it looks like you could use some of this. For the pain, that is. He hands you a familiar-looking bottle, carefully armored with fine crafted leather. This is my last bottle. Who gets healed? Cosworth gets healed. It tastes foul enough that you wonder if he really did just poison you. Offering thanks, you look up to find him already vanished, and Cosworth has got more health back, which is good. Alright, crossroads, search party. Uh-oh, we're under attack now. Whoops. Well, combat. Level up. Okay, here we go. Hatchet. You're attacking everyone, you're attacking me. So we're gonna go ahead and... Block. Strike. Deadly throw. There you go. Must keep that. Oof, okay, good. Right, you're gonna go for false opening immediately. You're a top attack as well, bottom attack. So I can false opening, and don't have to worry about that guy anymore. I'm gonna withdraw over here. They're both attacking me right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply charge equal to my movement attack. Took some damage, but a lot of defensive as well. Okay, well, huge there. We're going to go ahead and go for no mercy. So pincer on you. Hear that? You got rage as well, so you're going to kill whoever you hit right now. No doubt about that. Second wind. Oh, I wish I could have done that. Well, great sword will work. Great sword backline. Then more mercy. Solid footing as well. It's not your turn, so you won't act. Opponent's turn. There's nobody in the back row. And we're just gonna go club. Vanguard. There we go. Florins. They leveled up. Tight formation. It's a way to give defense to everybody. Yorickson, you level up. Use a passive. Whenever this character ruins a card, they gain 5 charge. At the start of the turn, this character gains 8 defense, or Wrathful. At the start of the turn, if this character has less than 30% vitality, gain Rage. Take Steadfast, I think, and get yourself some more stamina. And you... Vengeful, gain 5 Rage whenever an ally dies. Strategist, whenever this character forcefully moves an enemy, apply 1 to the target. 1 Overwhelm. And Blessed, start each combat with +2 Will. Ooh, interesting. I haven't got a lot of movement, but I'll think about that, because that might be useful for you. I'm going to give you a bit more stamina. Intelligence, we gain more experience. Hurrah. Right, everyone's got Crossroads. Crossroads basically makes all streets depth 9. Combat. Quiet you. Right. We have 2 thugs. You're going for forceful blows. If opponent has of defense, applies 2 vulnerable, moves forward if possible. Yeah. So I ironically want to lose the defense. Anyway, deal 6 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, draw 2 cards. False opening for you. Coordination here. No mercy. On 1 health left. Come on. Come on. Solid footing. There we go. Not great. Oh, you've moved to the back line. I see what's happened there. I'm gonna momentum the guard away. I'm gonna hatch it up there. You're gonna second wind. And you're gonna pincer, because that pincer will get the kill. Give your friend that, and tight formation to give everyone else some defense. They don't get a turn. Which means you can you are going to vanguard over here. You're going to strike over there. You're going to deadly thrill over here. And you're going to withdraw to over here. You guard as well, there's no reason why not to. But whenever anyone moves, whenever this character force moves an enemy, add apply 1 to the target. Apparently that works on you as well. There's a little bit of issues with this at the moment. Like, for example, there's a passive that means that whenever you damage an enemy, you gain... whenever an enemy damages you, you deal 1 poison to them. And that also works if for some reason you manage to damage yourself. You give yourself poison stacks. That should not really happen. Tensions, momentum... Applies 3 marked. There's more than 1 race on the rank, apply overwhelm as well. There you go, see, race is irrelevant. Anyway, we're not going to pick any cards at the moment. More combats. Well, you can. There's Club Hatchet immediately sorts that out. So you're doing a sweep, right? So getting rid of you would be the most beneficial thing to do. Although everyone's hitting the same. Everyone's hitting you right now, conveniently. Club. Hatchet. Momentum the guard away. The back line, this is going to be next turn. The back line is going to be easier to clear. Right. Now we clear the back line. You're going to go. You're going to go for force opening. You're going to go for a strike and the deadly thrill. Second wind on yourself. Get a strike on you. And you can also guard. There you go. Our turn again. So you're gonna go for a hit at the top. You're gonna go hit at the top. Everyone's hitting Cosworth right now. So the more we get to clear, the better it is for everyone involved. Get rid of that. I kind of want tenacity because they're going to cause bleeding stacks, and that's going to work well for tenacity, but that's not the case right now. What we can... Bleeding goes through armor, unfortunately. So I think what we can do here is basically mitigate it as much as possible so that we don't actually have to worry about... The bleeding will cause damage, but nothing else will. Okay. Right. Great sword. Hits on both. You're gonna pincer over here. attach there. No mercy. Let rush. There you go. There we go. In a card. Experience Strike. Deals 5 damage each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. If unplayed during cleanup, damage is reset. Pretty much whenever you have it in hand, play it and get stronger. If you don't play it when you have it in hand, the damage goes back down to 0. So I'm not going to bother with that. Hurry Patrol. Fight or Flight. Hesitation. So, Heavy Patrol. Hard Fight. Fight or Flight. Elite Fight. Hesitation. If we don't do this, we take damage. We'll do Hesitation. Ooh, Blackfoot Stash. We get to stash something away. You get to basically remove a card from your deck. I'm going to remove something I wasn't... Again, anything I wasn't particularly too overly fond of. I'm going to remove a guard. I'm going to remove a strike. We've got enough damage dealing abilities here that I don't really need a strike. Quick thinking, one of us levels up immediately. Just straight up level up. So grab that. And Yorkson levels up. Lorkson's getting another card. Sadist. Gains 2 stamina for each status effect on target opponent. Attrition. Take Outnumbered. If opponent has no allies on the rank, does weapon damage twice more. Get some will. For a moment. Right. Quick round. Heal party by 50%. Courage. A chance to improve. Some enders are hot on your tail. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Yorkson yells, "Over here, a hatch!" Bah, the cursed thing is sealed. Force it open. Yorkson gains +1 maximum stamina and suffers 10 damage. Okay. Yorkson exhaustively bludgeons the lock with their weapon until it thunders open. Get in! As Yorkson begins to heave the door shut, a deft arrow finds its mark in their shoulder. You disappear into the shadows. Take some damage, but additional max stamina up. Hurrah. Combat. Thief. Crossroads. Thief, we lose florins. Combat. I kind of want the combat because I want the ability to get Cosworth some experience. That's what I want. Cosworth some experience. And there's several enforcers. All of them have fury. So we're going to go ahead and start up with 10, 10, 10. So 2 of them are hitting down here. So coordination. Sharpen Steel. You can guard. Strike. And weapon damage. Only you can do it. Yeah. Well, there you go. Beautiful. There's 10 damage to each of you. This turn, at least. They're armor breaking now, right? If the opponent has more than 18 armor, deals 4 bleeding. So hatchet on you. Vanguard. Strike. Guard. And solid footing. Well, you're gonna take the bleed no matter what happens, so might as well superimpose your armor. Superimpose your armor? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Warcry. You can club. You can club this guy. Second Wind. You do that. There you go. Tight formation. And withdraw you to over here. You'll miss. You have a big hit to be done there. Tenacity. It's your tenacity, unfortunately. Anyway, you're a great sword as well, so go massive hit there. Set up. We'll just do the job. Good. Arterial Rupture does 3 damage for each stack of bleeding of the target. Brace, gain anticipation. Withdraw, apply 5 to target. Interesting. deck thin. Right, large crowd. We can't go through there. It's irrelevant because we can cross roads to clear everything. Smithy, tavern, monastery. Tavern. I would like a new party member, please. We cannot afford you. You can afford anyone at level 3, though. So, what do we got here? We've got Kesselmead the Hammer. Comes in with a bill hook. Does 10 damage, moves, swaps opponent to target position. And Pestilent means on turn 9, double all stacks of poison and all opponents. And Attrition does damage for each unique stake as a vet. Not that keen on you. You've got some good armor, though. And here we have Terrowin the Hammer. Battle Axe, Shield, Foul Wound, Patient. If at the start of the turn the character has any will, they gain 1 preparation. I'm going to grab you. Because you've got Heavy Shield, you've got a Battle Axe as well. And that's poison. Foul Wound is very good, so I'll grab you, we'll hire you. Terrowin, Cosworth, and Yorickson. We will enter the hideout for the next step in our journey. It's a trap. Interlude combat. Every time you finish a street, you have this situation. Right, okay. So you have 2 Billmans. They're doing... they're doing bleeding heads. And you're doing a shrug it off. Gains, shrug it off. Right. So we're going to start off with your club. You're hitting Terrowin, you're hitting Terrowin, you're hitting everyone's hitting Terrowin right now. Inconvenient. So Terrowin, guard, and solid footing. Make sure you get very, very defensive. We're going to club you. You're going to guard, then you're going to outnumber you. No, you can't. It has to be you outnumbers, isn't it? Yes, it is. There you go. Not great, but we'll do what we can. Now, bleeding's not going to be great, but you managed to get through the combat at least. Right, so you're still vulnerable. That's fine. I like it when you're vulnerable. We're going to cause setup damage. You got tenacity, haven't you? No, you got tenacity, right? Setup on you. 34. Coordination. Actually, no, not coordination. Oh, God, too late. Vanguard on you. You're going to go for Deadly Thrill on you. You're down. You're attacking me. You're attacking the whole of us. So you need to guard up. You are going to go for a strike. Tenacity for no reason. You're going to go for a rush there. There you go. There we go. What are you doing? You're doing a footwork. Moves to adjacent position, gains 3 charge and 3 retaliate. Not good. Not what I want, I'll be honest with you. You're going to go for false opening. You got a belt axe, so you can go for a war cry. Hang on, you're gonna go for foul wound. So any damage that you take will be causing poison. And war cry, pincer on you. There. Battle axe. There. Mercy on view. You're attacking you. So you're going to withdraw you. Hang on. You're going to withdraw you over here. That should be the miss. Your poison. Poison's crazy. Poison goes up every turn. Okay. Heavy shield, gain 18. Again, you're attacking, then you're attacking that. Fine. You hash it like that. You're gonna go coordination here. You will do sharpen steel on you. Ah, they retaliate. Ah, that retaliate. That's inconvenient. Tight formation, please. You can momentum the heavy shield. And you could do the greatsword there, but it's going to cause you to take more damage. And frankly, I don't want that to happen, so we're going to just end the turn. I wasn't paying attention to that. Unfortunately. Right. Club on you. You can go ahead and use foul wound on battle axe on you. No mercy. You're taking 10 poison damage next turn. Rush. Strike on you. You're dead. Outnumbered. Hitting everyone for 5. Well, you're dead. Warcry, Vanguard, go. There you go. Beautiful. Money, equipment, here we go. Superior medium armor to Cosworth. So just regular medium armor. You start with 4 more defense there. That is medium armor. That is medium armor. Everyone's got medium armor right now. Okay. Card-wise, double team. Gain 6 defense in 1 charge. If this character's any neighbors of the same race, they all gain 12 defense and 5 charge. That's actually worth grabbing right now. Cosworth is also leveled up. Nice. Cosworth. Fortress. Gain 25 defense and Fortress. Every turn gain 5 defense. If this character moves, gain 1 gain pacified and Fortress is removed. As long as you don't move, you stay around forever. I like that. And you're going to go for a bit more there. Good. Wealth, Excellence, Unity. Level up a character. I'm going to level up Terwin because I can heal party to 100% is also very valuable, but Terwin is actually really behind in experience. But I want Cosworth to not die, so we're going to go for Unity. Combat, combat, combat. Alright. We have here 2 City Guard Axemen and a Footman. Tight formation, everybody. Club on you. Deadly Thrill on you. Still doesn't do that defense. There you go. And defense on you can go up. I need to move Terwin, so Terwin's in the middle. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use a hatchet on you, setup on you, false opening, sure. You're going to go for battle axe on you. Coordination. Great sword attacks. You're going to momentum away the guard. Hit broadsword on everybody. You're going to vanguard you. And coordination on you. There you go. Very well done, Cosworth. You just took out 2 people at once. Beautiful. You hit one person with a bit of a vulnerability stack, but hey, we can deal with that. There you go. Bleeding. Answer on yourself? No, you have to do it on a friend. Okay, fine. You can outnumber now. Hits 3. Strike. You can do that, and then also strike there. There you go. Double team again. Tight formation. Heavy blow. Weapon damage plus 8. Can be very strong. Right, hang on. I want to go back into. I want to change my look. Because put in. There we go. We'll put Terwin in the middle. That double team works for the pair of them. Otherwise, it won't do anything. Over encumbered. Modify the deck. That removes 2 cards from the deck. Scruples. You recognize the hare, remembering he had already helped you to get this far. You overhear the guards mention the gallows. Blackfoot agents. Discards a random combat. I haven't seen Scruples before, so I'll take Scruples. Some guards are put at the nearby checkpoint, kicking and dragging a hare in front of them. You recognize him. Oi, taking with this one to gallows. Eyewitnesses surround him. Helping. Just as some helping those sodding Blackfoots running around. You heard about them lot, right? Hold on. Do you mean they're not part of the riots? We can't risk getting caught. We have to help. We haven't got 3 ruins, but we'll enter combat anyway. Right, now you have the big ones. Ender Drumguard. Basically ignores all damage less than 6 and does get stronger every turn. Right. Double team. There we go. Beautiful. And Ender's Spearman. They get quite tricky right now. You're hitting middle, you're hitting top, you're just buffing yourself, aren't you? You're getting Fortress. Right. You're gonna strike there. You're gonna strike there. You're also gonna momentum up next turn. They hit hard as well. Probably should have ruined 3 cards, to be honest, because they hit super hard. Last time I faced like this tier of bosses, A, it was like a couple of streets down, and B, it was very much a situation where what's the place I'm going to put it? It was very much a situation where what's the phrase? Oh, no, you're both attacking you, so I can probably withdraw you out of the way. I'll put you over there. Great sword across. You can coordinate to get the whole front line a bit of a bonus. You're going to go ahead and hit heavy blow. On you. You'll get hit back, but it's fine. You will deadly thrill. No. Hit this guy deadly thrill. And you can take the hit from that. You can't quite take the hit from that. Actually, solid foot, to be honest. But this is going long anyway, and I'm not really thinking. I'm thinking about the recording as I usually am. Oh, that didn't actually work out. Well done, you. Battle Axe. If it breaks defenses, does damage to nearby people. So what are we going to do? We're going to start with immediate pincer. By you. War Cry. Pincer on you. You're going to get to do Battle Axe. On... It's not your about. Why can't you do this exactly? Is it because you have to be on the front line? You might have to be on the front line for this, inconveniently. No, you got the battle axe. Oh, right, okay. That was my bad. That was entirely my bad. Whoops. You can go ahead and do that. Got some bleeding happening on there. Type formation. Second wind. You can't guard, can you? No. Okay. Battle axe. And you're attacking the whole row for 15 damage. You're just boosting yourself, aren't you? Yes, you are. You'll take some damage there, Cosworth. Sorry. You're also ignoring the bloody bleed, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're ignoring the bloody bleed. Right, anyway. We're gonna foul wound you. So we gotta start that bleed needs to start now, or we're gonna be in trouble. You ignore everything less than 6 damage, so setup will work. Setup on you. And go club, hatchet, vanguard, outnumbered, and no mercy isn't quite going to work here, unfortunately. So guard. They're both attacking the top line. That's Cosworth dead, I think, unfortunately. That is Cosworth dead. 25 plus 18 is 35 plus is 43. We're at 41, that's Cosworth dead. I was a fool. Although you're poisoned now, so poison's going to go up every turn, which is lovely. Ooh, Cosworth didn't die. Did I do incorrect maths? I was sure Cosworth was dead. Aim for this. Right. You can tenacity. Oh, it's irrelevant. Your tenacity isn't doing anything. You are going to go ahead and deadly blow you. You've got there you go. Damage there. You can second wind. You rush isn't going to do a lot against anyone at the moment, so strike as well. Yeah, you just juggernauted all of that. Right, the poison's going is now big enough that's going through the juggernaut. I withdraw you to this position. False opening. Hit you. Pincer you. You got solid footing. You're going to guard up. You're going to go ahead and hit. Just tank the hit there. Cosworth's thing alive in ways that I don't understand. Cosworth, tank up, please, and then greatsword. There you go. You're buffing yourself, thankfully. Foul wound. Set up. Hatchet. Outnumbered. 14 stacks of poison right now. Guard. Momentum, the guard out of the way. You are just fortressing yourself again. Okay. I'm gonna go through a lot of stuff right now. So you're gonna go club. You're gonna go double team. gonna go. You are gonna go Vanguard. You're gonna go Battle Axe. No mercy. Oof. Trixie fight. Trixie fight. Exquisite weapon, large crowd, standard perish. Exquisite weapon. You see few folk gathered on this lonely back street. Blimey, that's a beauty, one exclaimed. Your interest piqued. You see a beaver brandishing what looks to be an extremely fine weapon. I found it while I was out in the city with Boran. What do you think of it? It'll sell, or maybe I should keep it? How about this? We'll buy it from you. An S-stock. An S-stock does 4 times 3 damage, and you gain 5 retaliation. Which could be something for you. And I'll give you Battle Axe. How about that? Cool. Next. Combat. Standard perish. Combat. I haven't got a choice, have I? I have not got a choice. Right, so it's this bunch here. You're attacking the top one, so it's you to worry about for the purposes of you. Warcry. Carpet Steel on you. Immediate bleeding. No mercy. Pulse opening. Withdraw the target, but they don't move anywhere. Just basically staying with a bit more defense. Okay. Actually, having that patient thing has been very helpful in just getting the amount of things up. Club on you. Second wind. Battle Axe. Right, can you get someone to trigger the Battle Axe? That would be lovely. Concentration on you. Down. Solid footing. This character's defense is raised to 35, then deals 8 damage. So hitting you down isn't that really that... Unless I can get through to your armor, it's not really helpful, so... There. And you get to refund your next attack. And you therefore can go defense. Okay. Fortress. S-stock. You got retaliate. You're gain 10 defense. You're gaining some damage up there. Wild strike. Move to a random vacant position and damage. This attacker has bleeding, deals 6 damage instead. Double team. Pincer. There. You can momentum up that. Oh, that's banished cards, okay. You set up on you. You can... Oh, it doesn't quite get the kill though. So close. Could have done the maths on that, I'm assuming, but just chose not to. You are going to rush there. You can do type formation there. You can foul wound you. You can go strike, Vanguard, be below. And the poison begins now. You're outnumbered as well, so go. Battle Axe on you. No, Battle Axe as well. You You get set up. Should have done that first, shouldn't I? Yep. Insert. Oh, one person. Doesn't matter. There you go. Wild Brawl, do 6 damage to the whole rank. Bloodlust, deals 3 damage to target dies, draw 3 cards. Arterial Rupture does 3 damage for each cycle of bleeding. Yeah, we're good. I'm kind of pushing on now because we've got an hour through, and I think you get the drift. This discards a random combat, so we will move through. Thief, combat, over encumbered. Like over encumbered is you remove 2 from your deck, I believe. Forfeit a talent card. False opening, fortress, foul wound, outnumbered, tenacity. Decoy, cultist swears, buy some cards. Field dressing removes all bleeding, applies defense. Rend, which is a deals 5 damage, applies 2 vulnerable and 1 bleeding. Like that. I'm gonna grab that. Vagrant. Intelligence, I'll get some experience. Which again, Terwin needs that experience. Ooh, Terwin leveled up. That's actually a lot more experience than I thought it was going to be. Woo! Go Terwin. Get some stamina. You can get out. I can get a number as well. Might as well. And you leveled up as well. Good heavens. Passive. Bastion. Start of your turn, if this character is not as in the rank, they gain +1 like that. We want Toxic though. Whenever you take damage, you deal damage. You deal poison. And you also leveled up. You also get Toxic. Crazy Weasel. Transform a skill card. Or transform a guard into something else. Transform guard into brace. I'm just going through now because we're a minute in. You know what's happening at this point. Everyone knows what's going on. Double combat right now. Ooh, let's do the harder combat. See what happens. See if you guys just wiped out for the visit. Yeah, that's gonna be a much harder combat. Holy moly! Yes, much harder combat. You, immediate great sword on the front rank. Yeah, sharpened steel on you. No mercy. S-stock on you. Outnumbered on you. Cosworth may well be dead. Oh, we were okay. That's why Toxic is good, because over the course of a combat, it's just doing so much damage. Rend on you. A double team. Tight formation. Heavy shield. Pincer on you. You can go. I keep thinking you've got, because in my previous playthrough it was the mouse that had the outnumbered. Oh, you guys hitting? No, hitting down here. That's fine. Not fine. It's 30 damage down here. That'll do. Pop over. They can hit you. Okay, you do, and you can see your tenacity doesn't last at all. You gain. Hang on. So you are gonna go ahead and do club on this guy. Vanguard on this guy. You can do Warcry, followed by Strike on this guy. He's down. All that's you left now. You're attacking down here. You can brace, solid footing, and you can just tenacity for the hell of it. Why not? fortress. Battle axe. Worked quite well. Coordination on you. Heavy blow there. Guard, guard. Good. It's actually going better than I thought it was going to be. I guess they're not hitting cosmos. The bleeding on Terrorwind's a little bit inconvenient, but could be a lot worse. Right. First things first, let's actually pay attention to what we're doing here. You, set up on you. Foul wound. Strike. Second wind. War cry. Sharpen steel. Immediately dead, dies to poison. Start focusing on the back line then. You've got battle axe. You've got heavy thrill. Brace, momentum, go. You get a free turn. So we are going to go for coordinated. Vanguard. Strike. Outnumbered. Both attacking down here. Moves opponent backwards in the lane. If position is occupied, does 6 damage instead. Okay, so I'll move it backwards, which means you can start doing guarding as much as possible. Bruh. That didn't quite do much, did it? Right, so we're going to hit you immediately with... You're going to withdraw down to here. You're going to pincer you there. You are going to get immediately outnumbered. S-stock. Tight formation, heavy blow. You outnumbered. Very, very close. Won't die to this turn, will die to poison next turn. And club. Sorry, not club. Greatsword did trick. There you go. Equipment. Halberd. Greatsword. You've got a greatsword already, right? That doesn't make no difference to you. Hang on. Right. Wrong bear. Halberd. Applies damage to the whole rank. Does 2 bleeding. If one's already bleeding, applies 6 cripple. There you go. Swapped that. And that, folks, is Banners of Ruin. I'm gonna not go for too much more, because we're already an hour and 10 minutes in, but it keeps going. I've never actually got to the end yet, because this can be quite a long one. But yeah, that's been Banners of Ruin. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll catch you all next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.